In the original Journey to the West, Yellowbrow is a particularly unique character. He possesses vast magical powers, even bringing Sun Wukong to tears twice. Other Yao Guai captured the Tang Monk to eat his flesh and achieve immortality, but Yellowbrow had a different plan. He created the new Thunderclap Temple, aiming to become a Buddha himself. So what kind of trouble did this Yao Guai King stir up in the third chapter of Black Myth, Wukong, which takes place after the westward journey? Should Kang-Jin Star be male or female? And why did she fall in love with Wukong? What exactly is Maitreya thinking? I'll dive deep into each of these questions and uncover the surprising answers you won't want to miss. In the third chapter of the game, after the westward journey, Yellowbrow steals Maitreya's precious seed sack and sneaks back to the New West. This place is where new Thunderclap Temple was located during the journey to retrieve the scriptures. When the Tang Monk and his disciples passed by, they mistook it for the true Thunderclap Temple in ancient India and were captured by Yellowbrow during their visit. Later, Maitreya subdued Yellowbrow, leaving the temple abandoned. But now, Yellowbrow has returned to the New West, not only rebuilding new Thunderclap Temple but also constructing a massive prison in the Pagoda realm to lock up anyone he holds grudges against. So, who does Yellowbrow hold grudges against? It's the very ones Wukong called for help during the westward journey. In the original story, 3 waves of reinforcements arrived at new Thunderclap Temple. The first wave was the 28 constellations. At that time, Wukong was trapped inside the gold symbols and couldn't escape, so the 28 constellations came to his rescue. Among them was the Kang-Jin Star, a fan favorite among players. In the 1986 Journey to the West TV series, Kang-Jin Star was a male character. So how did he turn into a female in the game? And how did the Kang-Jin Star end up developing feelings for Wukong? Speaking of the Kang-Jin Star's gender, we first need to talk about the 28 constellations. In ancient China, when people observed the stars, they divided the sky into 4 regions: east, south, west, and north, each containing 7 constellations, making a total of 28. These constellations were all named after animals. Kang-Jin Long is one of the constellations in the Green Dragon region of the east. In fact, ancient texts, including Journey to the West, don't specify which of the 28 constellations are male or female. So why did the game depict Kang-Jin Long as female? This is based on 2 reasons. First, while the 28 constellations don't specify gender, they are divided into yin and yang. For example, Jiaomu Jiao represents yang, and Kang-Jin Long represents yin. Second, much of Black Myth scenic design is inspired by the Yu Huang Temple in Jincheng, Shaanxi, where there are Yuan dynasty clay sculptures of the 28 constellations. Among them, Kang-Jin Long is depicted as a female. If you look closely, you'll see her resemblance to the Kang-Jin Star in the journal portrait from the game. So, the game designers made Kang-Jin Long female. From the journal portrait, we also know that Kang-Jin Star went to the New West to investigate Wukong's whereabouts, only to be captured by Yellowbrow. Why did Kang-Jin Star develop feelings for Wukong and even attempt to rescue him alone? In the original story, Wukong was trapped in the gold symbols, unable to break free. As part of the first wave of reinforcements, Kang-Jin Long used his single horn to wedge into the seam between the 2 halves of the gold symbols, prying them apart just enough for Wukong to escape. After that, they fought Yellowbrow together, facing life-and-death situations, forming a deep bond. While Kang-Jin Star was portrayed as male in the TV series, she's female in Black Myth. Given all they went through, it's understandable that she developed feelings for Wukong. In Black Myth storyline, after hearing that Wukong was in trouble, Kang-Jin Star rushed to the New West to investigate, but she ended up being brainwashed by Yellowbrow using the seed sack. This seed sack is a famous magical artifact from Journey to the West, originally owned by Maitreya. The artifact itself is already powerful, but Yellowbrow modified it using Wukong's relic, adding a brainwashing function. Before, the seed sack was simply used to capture people, imprisoning them inside. Now, once someone is trapped, it amplifies their desires, and combined with Yellowbrow's twisted teachings, it brainwashes them. Kang-Jin Long was brainwashed in this way, eventually becoming Yellowbrow's disciple. Yellowbrow ordered her to stop the Destined One, which led to her dying at the hands of the very person she had feelings for. In doing this, Yellowbrow avenged the first wave of reinforcements from back then. But this isn't the end. The next phase of his revenge is even more vicious. Stay tuned for more.